Peace, my family. How y'all doing out there today? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys will be able to tell me something good. I just want to send you guys a good healing energy your way and hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right and that good nine mind. Came on here today to share another clip from Dr. Malachi York's book called Science of the Healing. And it goes like this. The fall of the mystery schools of learning. Thought it was very important to share what happened to the mystery schools back in the day. And it goes like this. It was many years after the ascension of Yahshua, Jesus, 2,000 years ago, at the age of 120, that the schools were said to be the incorrect way to serve the Most High. The Christian founders recognized the schools to be one great powers opposed to their ultimate success in duping the people. Their new religion of Christianity was to be founded upon faith alone. However, we know that the Most High said to us that faith alone is not the way. Many of the secret documents of the greater mysteries were gradually absorbed by Christianity into their literal or esoteric form without any explanation of their inner meanings. This is what it is said today barely understood or misinterpreted. Christianity forbid its followers to search or seek in any way. Christianity taught them to lean fully upon the church or the pope or the pastor for divine intercession with the Most High. Thus came an era of fanatical or fantastic symbolism, having glimpsed on the sacred symbols of the lesser mysteries. Humans' wild imagines gave birth to weird rites or weird rites, orgies, black magic, terror, and witchcraft. Mass musicians sorted over the lands and performing half-learned psychic arts, and medicine man whispered loudly of fabulous formless and possessing mystical power. Veil or vial potions, handspug, dried tongues, and magical chants were sought after. Devil worship came out of the darkness into the light. The talisman and the emblems of the schools bore tremendous power, which bore tremendous power for the true disciples, were reproduced, degraded, and commercialized. Those who had early received the teachings of the lesser mysteries now degraded them into fanatical festivals and orgies that could lay no claim to the schools, for they were truly labeled I, ego. The schools taught the disciples to seek knowledge for themselves concerning the mysteries of life, death, and the Most High. Under the tyrants, the Theodosius, Cyril, and the Archbishop of Alexandria, Theophilus, Patriarch of Alexandria, the schools as great institutions, the most famous thing about Alexandria was the great library located there. This library and its learning complex was called by the Latins the museum. It was one of the schools that stored the Most High's Solomon. It was one of the schools that stored the Most High's knowledge for humans. This knowledge was possessed by the ancient kingdom of Solomon, or Salam, excuse me. This knowledge was possessed by the ancient kingdom of Salam, which was Salam or Salem, which was ruled by Melchizedek. Let me rewind this back. It was one of the schools that stored the Most High's knowledge for humans. This library and its learning complex was called by Latins the museum, and it was one of the schools that stored the Most High's knowledge for humans. This knowledge was possessed by the ancient kingdom of Salem, which was ruled by Melchizedek, and it far surpasses that possessed by the modern society. Here, the sciences, the mathematics, the technology, time calculations, and medicine flourished untampered until this great library was destroyed. The Tantrians were eager to incorporate the secret writings of the school into their religions, Christianity, and the likes. The sacred writings of the schools were slowly hatched into the doctrine of Christianity. But any outward proof that the scriptures laid rooted in the schools were totally destroyed. Subsequently, under the instructions of Theophilus, came the burning of the Emos Library of Alexandria. The world would never fully recover from this tragedy. Although some of the precious scriptures and monuments were hidden and saved, this library of Alexandria contained over 700,000 of the most remarkable writings, documents, scriptures, and manuscripts ever collected on the face of the earth. Even though the great library of Alexandria itself survived, its inner glory was utterly destroyed by the enemies of the Most High. Any writings condemning the doctrine of Christianity were annulled. The six-pointed star is a symbol as ancient as time itself. The center of the six-pointed star symbolizes the spinal cord. The crescent symbolizes the crown and its divine contents. From within the brain is the radiant kingdom of the Most High within man. The six-pointed star had also been utilized by the elders who walked with man in Genesis chapter 6 in the days of me. The elders were the teachers who formed the first mystery schools of learning to teach the children of earth. Before I go into this section, the seed of light, mistakenly called the Kundalini, it is important that I stress, if you choose or if you If you should rise your lights for the wrong reasons, and the light should descend instead, you will be opening yourself to become sub you will be opening up yourself to become susceptible susceptible and a part of the animalistic perverted nature of lower man, or maybe even a vegetable. Please be careful. So let me rewind this back. Before I go on to this section, the seat of light, mistakenly called the Kundalini, it is important that I stress, if you should raise your light for the wrong reasons, and the light should descend instead, you will be opening yourself to becoming susceptible and a part of the animalistic, perverted nature of lower man, or maybe even a vegetable. Please be careful. And it goes into mistakenly being called the Kundalini, the seats of light, and or the sleeping serpent. The nervous system is the communications and control network of the body. Through electrochemical impulses, it senses, sorts, and stores and uses messages that control the bodily functions and processes. It is also responsible for thought, strategy, and decision making. The nervous system is composed of an enormous network of nerve fibers and cells that reaches every part of the body. And that is the end of this clip, and I'm going to leave it at that. Peace, family.